Hi guys, today I'm going to do a video that has been requested by one of my subscribers, and as you can see from the title it is a MAC collection video. I started wearing MAC when I started wearing makeup, probably not right from the off obviously because I was still in school, but I'd probably say since I was about 17 and I'm 25 now, so I've been collecting MAC stuff since I was that age, and obviously stuff's run out, expired, gone bad, but one of my subscribers wanted me to do a MAC sort of starter kit, but I couldn't really fulfill that as I don't have a lot of basics from MAC, or what I would describe as being you know, bits, you know, eye, lip, face, cheek, etc. that would sum up a good core MAC collection. So what I thought I would do today is I would show you all of the MAC stuff I have that is in the permanent lines, so that you can get an idea as to what I have, because I think it is pretty good staples, and you know, I don't want to show you things that you can't get anymore that are limited edition collections. So that being said, I'm just going to go through the stuff by category, like face, eye, lip, cheek, and just show it to you and tell you how I feel about it. So if you'd like to watch this video, then please keep on watching. Okay, first up I'm going to do the two products that I would determine as or classify as skincare, and the first one is the MAC Fix Plus. I've spoken to you guys about this before, but it's just a setting spray for your makeup. It smells lovely. I'll spritz some on now. Just give it a shake, shut your eyes, spritz some over in a light mist, and it just helps your makeup penetrate your skin and not just lay directly on top, so it gives a lot more of a flawless, natural looking finish to your base makeup. And secondly, this is a product I also use every time I do my makeup, and it is the MAC Strobe Liquid. I think this is about the third or fourth bottle I've purchased, and that's the same with the Fix Plus. And this is just a luminising liquid that pumps out, and it's white in colour, and it just rubs in, and I mix this with my foundation every day, and I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but it just gives you a foundation that you wear. It will not liquidise it down, it will dilute your foundation down when you mix it with the, what's it called, Strobe Liquid lotion, but it will also add luminosity, a dewiness and a sheen that I really like on my skin. Makes it look like you glow from within, basically. Okay, on to face products. I don't own any MAC foundations. I have in the past. The first foundation that I wore was from MAC, and it was the MAC Select, which has SPF 15, which I did really like at the time, but I don't carry that anymore. My mum wears the setting finish, and that looks really nice on her. But I do have a setting powder from MAC, and it's the only one I've ever tried, and it's the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. And this one's actually all out, you can see I've hit the pan, but this is in medium dark, and I think that's because I was quite tanned at the time. I normally wear an NC35 at MAC, and this was the colour for me in the right sort of yellow tone. And this powder is a really nice natural, not a harsh, really mattifying powder. It will be something that will just take the edge off your foundation if it's got a dewy finish, if it doesn't set. It will leave your skin looking naturally powdered, so you will see your skin oil show through the powder. It's not a totally matte look. I wouldn't say it would be heavy enough to set somebody's foundation with an oily skin type, but it's really nice. I really like it in the summer, and you can also build up and buff it in to enhance the coverage of your foundation, which I really like. Also on that sort of foundation concealer line, I'll use two of the MAC Studio Finish concealers. My favourite concealers from MAC are the Studio Finish for my skin, for blemishes, and the Studio Sculpt. I don't have the Studio Sculpt at the moment. I really like that in NW20, NW25 for under my eyes. So I have here, as I told you guys, I'm an NC35. So these are little Studio Finish pots, and the NC35 is here and the NW25 is here, and I use the NW25 under my eyes to cancel out the sort of blue purple undertones, and then I use the NC25 on any areas of like blemishes or redness around the corners of my nose, things like that. And I really like this concealer. The only thing I would say is that under the eye it does have an SPF of 35, so in photos that can sometimes flash back, so you have to use it sparingly if you're going to have a photo, or otherwise you can, you know, if you're not going to be photographed that day, you can build it up to be a really full coverage concealer. And it lasts all day and it works really well on blemishes. I find it doesn't dry them out too much. It just looks really nice. Next, I've got two powder blushes. Actually, yeah, I've got two powder blushes from MAC. One is they're both matte, and this is the Melba Matte Powder Blush, and it's a really popular one from MAC. It's just a peachy matte blush. That looks really nice. It's a really good neutral, I find, on my NC35 skin tone. And secondly, I have got the MAC Harmony Matte Powder Blush, and I use this to contour. I use it nearly every day to contour my cheekbones. I pop it in my temples, sides of my nose and along my jawline. The other blush I have is a blush cream, and this is a lot brighter for evening time or when you've got a tan, and this is called Posy. It's a really bright pink, so it would actually look nice now. But I use that with a MAC 187 stippling brush just to pick up the smallest amount of product, because this is really pigmented, but it can look really pretty when you apply it really sheer. Then I have one Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC, and I do apologise if this is in a discontinued line. I got it as a gift, and I can't remember as to whether it's limited edition or not. And this is called Petticoat, and it's just a sort of purpley rosy mineralised skin finish. I use it as a blush, but just keep it to the back end of my cheekbone, because as it's mineralised it does have a lot of sheen to it, and it just has gold sort of flecks running through it, which is really pretty. And finally, another product that I use every day to highlight my skin, and this one's nearly all gone, is the MAC Pearl Cream Colour Base. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'll apply a little bit more. I just get it on my finger and apply it right to the high points of my cheeks. I apply it under my brow bone, down the front of my nose and just above my cupid's bow, and it adds a lovely, almost like, I like to describe it as like a moonlight sort of sheen. That sort of sheen which is slightly yellowish in tone, because I have yellow undertones on my skin. I find that works really beautifully, and I wear it in the day, and then at night if I'm going for like a really luminous skin, I'll apply the MAC Pearl Cream Colour Base, and then I'll apply Dior Amber Diamond on top to set it, but for the daytime it's beautiful. Eye products. First of all, I have one MAC paint pot, and that is the classic colour, and that is in the shade Painterly, and mine's quite dried out. As you can see, it's sort of shrunk, and that's the only thing I would say about this sort of style of MAC pot, is that they don't shut airtight, so they tend to let the air in, which can cause the paint pots or the fluid lines to dry out slightly. But this is just a natural skin toned colour eyeshadow base, and I apply it all over my lids so I would say every day. It lasts a really long time, and it just evens out your skin tone, is a base for all your eyeshadows to stick to, and helps intensify the pigment of your eyeshadows. Okay, next up I want to talk to you all about the MAC fluid lines. I really love gel liners. So I have 4 MAC fluid lines, and these fluid lines are the little pots of gel eyeliner. They have a little screw-on lid, Again, not the best because I do tend to dry out. As you can see here, I've got a massive crack down the centre of mine. And I have, this is Dip Down, and this is a deep chocolate brown. I have, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's spelled S-I-A-H-I, and this is a gorgeous teal blue. I haven't used it often enough. It's like a navy but with a bit more of a turquoise undertone to it. Then I have Nonconformist Fluid Line, which I've used loads, which is a deep purple. And then finally I have Black Track, which is the classic pot of black eyeliner. And I use this a lot to tide line my eye with a MAC I use this a lot to tide line my eye, which makes your eyelashes look really thick, and with that I use a MAC 266, or a 209 actually. And then eyeshadow wise, I only have 3 neutral coloured eyeshadows. The rest are quite crazy, so I thought I'd just show you my neutral ones. And that is MAC's Carbon, and this is a black matte eyeshadow, which I wouldn't say I recommend. It's not the most pigmented shade, and unless you use a really dark base, like the Fluid Line in Black Tracks, it just comes out powdery grey. I have this, which I use on my eyebrows all the time, and it's another matte eyeshadow, and it's called Charcoal Brown. And then, finally, like my favourite eyeshadow, I would say nearly of all time, single eyeshadow anyway, and that is MAC's Patina, and that is a Frost. And that is a beautiful brown with a gold frost running through it. I love that eye colour. I have 2 eye pencils. One is an eye kohl, and it's an eye kohl liner, and I use this along my waterline to line my upper lash line and smudge out, and this is in the colour Phone Number, and it's just a deep grey. And then another favourite of mine is a PowerPoint eye pencil, and this is a lot softer than the kohl, and this is called Stubborn Brown. Again, it's just a brown. The Coffee pencil by MAC would be a good kohl sort of dupe for that. I have one liquid eyeliner from MAC, and this is called a MAC Liquid Last Liner, and I don't actually know what shade this is in because it's rubbed off, but it's a lovely blue, and it's really nice to put along your lash line for a pop of colour, or underneath. It looks really lovely. And then on top of the blue, if you're going for a bit of jazz, maybe it's Christmas or birthday or you're going out, this is a glitter eyeliner, and this is in Blitzed. And I think I got this one Christmas time. Just a gold flecked eyeliner. Now for lip products. I have 3 glosses. And they're quite good ones to actually show. These are all the lip glasses. So the top one there is called Viva Glam 6. Then this middle, this is sort of like a Your Lips but better, and it has some glitter in. The second one down, this is the Viva Glam Gaga, and it's a very neutral nude. And then one of my favourite lip glosses of all time is a milky pink at the bottom, and that is called Florabundance. What I'll do, guys, is I'll list all of the items that I talked about today in my blog, with sort of my video embedded, so that if you miss anything that I'm saying, like names or finishes or anything like that, you can find it all on my blog, and I'll put the link to that down below also. Lipsticks. I have 2 Viva Glam lipsticks, and I have the Viva Glam Cindy, and this is a luster. I love this red, it's beautiful. It's a very wearable daytime red, I think. And then I also have Viva Glam Gaga, which is a bubblegum bluey toned pink. My 2 sort of corally colours This one is a Frost, and this is Costa Chic. Absolutely gorgeous, bright coral in the summer. Absolutely amazing. I don't wear that enough. And this one is called Cream Sheen. Sorry, it's a cream sheen lipstick and it's called Jazzed. And this is a more neutral, wearable coral compared to Costa Chic that you can wear in the daytime. What ones have I got now? Okay. This is my only red lipstick from MAC. And it's called, and it's an amplified, and it's called Red She Said. And it's a deep lipstick. It wouldn't be a bright red, it'd be a deep red. Gorgeous on a night out with a winged black eyeliner. And this one is my newest matte lipstick purchase, and this is called Taupe. And it is a matte. And it's a brown toned sort of rose, I would say. Ooh. A lot of you liked that one. I wore it one time in my video. We have nudes. This is a cream sheen and this is called Creme de Nude, and I apologise for the condition of this. Well loved. Ooh, nearly dropped off then. Creme de Nude. And final lipstick is penultimate is a Luster, and this is Patisserie. Also well loved. That's just a Your Lips But Better. I could wear Patisserie every day. It's a great neutral on my skin tone. And finally, I have one of the Sheen Supreme lipsticks, and this is called Supremely Confident. And I like this packaging from MAC compared to the others. And I'll just twist it all the way up to show you guys. And it sort of replaces my Creme de Nude. It's just a real milky, it looks like a stick of concealer, but I have it on now because my lips are really darkly pigmented. So I just have it on now with Clarins Instant Light Lip Perfector in number 3. So this sort of shows you how milky it can look in the lip, and then how nice and sheer it can look on your lips. And then finally I have some miscellaneous stuff. I've got 2 glitters and 3 pigments. And I think I got these in a set. But I have 2 glitters here. And one is called Gold Drift at the top, which is a white glitter. And the one at the bottom is called Turquoise. I have 3 pigments. I have Melon on the top here, which is gorgeous on top of the cheeks on a night out, and then Fuchsia below. And then finally, this is a beautiful cheek colour, and this is the pigment in Rose. Gorgeous pink on the cheek with a gold fleck running through. And that's my makeup collection done, my MAC makeup collection anyway. So as I say guys, I hope that was okay. I hope that gave you some insight into what stuff I like from MAC. Let me know on watching this what stuff you think would be great for me to add to my collection. Particularly I think maybe face products, blushes and eyeshadows, because I only have 3 neutrals and that is ridiculous. So let me know what you guys think I should get next. Also, what I will do is I'll embed my video onto my blog, and I'll put my link to my blog below, and then there I'll have listed all of the products I mentioned, so that you can, you know, go back and check and make sure you get the name right if you want to purchase any of this stuff online or in store. So I hope this video was good, and I shall see you all very soon with a new video. You can also catch me on my blog, which is elizabethcamillefisher.blogspot.com, and on Twitter my Twitter name is lizfish1, and I also have a Facebook for both my blog and my Twitter account, and that is the lizfish1 Facebook page. So I'll link it all below. I will see you all very soon. Have a nice day. Bye!